Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 1, Episode 6 of Acquire, High Adventure in the World of High Finance. We are on Episode number 6. We just had mergers of Continental. Continental merged into Imperial Hotels. So we saw Continental get merged. We had a huge profit for Player 1. We're going to jump right back into the gameplay. We did also see American Hotels came out again, and we were issued the initial stock certificate and a second stock certificate for Player 3, making them majority shareholder. This probably won't last long, but it's a good play to sort of gain that financial reward, even on a small play. So we're jumping back to Player 1. We've got 11H on the board. We'll place that one in place. We will also buy some shares of... let's buy some shares of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Luxor, we're not the top shareholder. I'm going to guess that we could probably could buy some shares of let's buy some shares of Worldwide and American because they're small. Festival is quite big now. Worldwide, let's buy 2 shares. American will buy 2 shares. So that's going to be 2 shares for American and Worldwide. 4 shares total. They're at 5,000. So that's going to be 1,000 for all of that. Sorry, 2,000 for all of that. Yeah, I can remember this game being super fun as a kid because you start getting into the fever of the stock options and the prices going up. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, I already had the token there. I already put the replacement. Okay, so we go to Player 2. Player 2 is going to put in, let's see, 1C, 11C, 11C. That merges it. That doesn't help them. 10H. Hey, look, Player 2 is going to relaunch. Let's have them relaunch Tower. They relaunch Tower, and they just get their free stock, making them the majority shareholder. And I think they'll call it at that. We'll also go ahead and get their free token. And so that in that case, see, now they made themselves majority with little spend. Let's see what we can do with Player 3. Player 3 has 2C, 1A. Hey, why not? They've got 1 share of Continental. They're going to do the same thing and bring Continental back. So they started up a mini... I think what we're playing here is pump and dump. This is kind of a pump and dump scheme, right? We know these are going to get bought out. So we're just investing to get majority shareholder. And then we're going to see how things go with that. Okay, so before we jump into the next round, let's have a quick word from our sponsor. Pontos Fathom Hobbies brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a bookstore link down in the description. You can go check out the Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, the Omnibus edition. If you go to the bookstore, you can actually find the 6 volumes that make up the Catu Journals Omnibus: Genealogy of Cthulhu, Psychoanalysis of Rilliat, Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth by August Moldenhauer, and Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, Hermeticism of Hastur, Alchemy of Azathoth by Giuseppe Balsamo. But you can check these out individually or as a group. Great for a Lovecraft fan or a fan of horror. We've also got William Mitchell's Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga. This deep dives into the Jungian alchemical and anthroposophical themes throughout the Dune Saga and kind of really pinpoints into what makes Dune such an impactful cultural saga, and deep dives into the influences of Frank Herbert, but also implications that Dune has on our coming future world with the rise of AI and bioinformation and things like that. And lastly, we've got the Artificial Psychoanalysis of Desiring Machine, August Moldenhauer, William Mitchell. Also a 3-volume collection. You can buy these individually. You've got Impedance and Admittance in Desiring Machines, Psychoanalysis of Artificial Intelligence, Computational Complexity and Psychiatric Agency, This book will put together a number of different approaches to the rise of artificial general intelligence, what its impact is on humanity, and also the idea of perhaps a psychology or an artificial psychology that's going to be required in the future for artificial intelligence. So go check those out in the bookstore. You can also check out our Patreon link down below. Thanks for watching, and we're back to the game. As usual, guys, like and subscribe. Leave a message below in the comments if you like the game, if you want to see other gameplay like this. We've also got Eldritch Horror, Song of Ice and Fire, Tainted Grail, Cthulhu Wars, War of the Rings, Twilight Imperium, Joan of Arc, Battlestar Galactica, tons of games out there. Go check out our playlist. You can even check out our website and visit that. And you can also always visit our Patreon. So thanks a lot for your support. Okay, let's jump into back to the top of the round, player one. I think that they will go ahead and play 5B, nothing, 9C, nothing, 11G. Yeah, why not? We're just going to hit 11G right off the bat. 11G. Tower goes into liquidation. It only had two tokens. So with Tower, primary shareholder with 2 gets 2,000. So primary shareholder for Tower is player 2. Player 1 gets an even 1,000. And I think it's going to get slimmer that we get any stocks after this. So player 2 is going to sell out their 2 stocks for 400, as will player 1. Just get rid of our stocks. So 200 for player 1, 400 for player 2. And that is the pump and dump game of Acquire. Let's see what happens with player 2. And get our replacement token. Okay, player 2, they've got 1C. They've got 5I. They can increase the shares of Worldwide with 5I. That's not bad. And they can also buy a share of Continental. Continental will cost them with 400. So we'll grab 400 here and give them a share in Continental, which makes them secondary shareholder. And now we're around to player 3. Let's go ahead and do 11I. Festival has now become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 squares of Festival. And I think they're also going to buy Worldwide. Let's see, what can they invest in? Let's have them try to go majority with American. American's got 2. So that's 300. They'll just buy 1 share of American. Right. Puts them at 3. And at 3. Actually, they're going to buy 2 shares of American. So American is 3. They're going to get 7 back. Another share of American. Okay, they became majority shareholder of American. Next up, on to player 2. Player 2 will go ahead and play, let's see, 2G. They're going to grow Luxor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They'll take a new token. They want to, they'll probably, they'll go ahead and buy shares of, become majority of Continental. So Continental, they get 2 shares, that's 8. You get 2 back. 2 shares of Continental. Now they are majority of Continental. Pass it to player 3. Player 3 can play 2C, 1E, 12H, 12F, 1G, 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 or 4I? 4I. I think that they'll go ahead and play 12H to grow Festival. That'll put them higher in Festival. Let's have them buy American. So that American is at 2. That's going to be 300 each. Let's have them buy 10 for 3,000. They're going to put 3,000 in American. So they're going to surely be the shareholder of American. So there's another thing we can try to buy out the stocks too. So that's another strategy. Let's kind of go into that in the next round. So we'll see you in the next turn. We'll try to do buyouts of all the existing shares. We'll take some of our high dollar guys. You know, right now Imperial is safe. Festival is almost safe. Luxor is almost safe. We're waiting for buyouts for Worldwide, American, and Continental. Let's see if we can kind of grow those a bit to gamify it a bit. So we'll see you in round number 7. Thanks for watching.